a perfect sunset for the perfect occasion. A celebration with presents, flowers, and bear hugs that speak for themselves. A joyous event for 19-year-old Grace Glasbrenner, one her parents have been praying for ever since she was born.
We used to wake up every day and wonder if she was going to live that day.
Grace was born 8 weeks early but strong, 5 pounds and seemingly healthy. But when she turned 3, her parents noticed something wasn't right.
She was staring and, her pupils would do weird things and
just kind of check out.
So Elizabeth and Jeff Glasbrenner took Grace to see a neurologist who diagnosed her with mosaic tetrasoma 5P, an extremely rare genetic disorder. Had you ever heard of such a thing?
There's only like 10 people in the whole world that have been written about it.
It's kind of like the lottery you never wanted to win.
And then came the seizures.
She would sit up in bed and have head drop seizures, where she would hold her breath and then her head would just drop like somebody turned off a light switch in her.
Doctors tried a number of medications, but the seizures only got worse. Up to 100 every single day. That had to be terrifying.
Yeah, because as parents, are like, did we make a mistake by putting her on this medicine? What do we do now?
When Grace turned 6, she started wearing a helmet 24/7 because of the intensity and the frequency of the seizures. For the family, it was all hands on deck.
We didn't want her to fall, we didn't want her to get hurt, and so when she'd have those seizures, she would. And if you weren't there, she did.
Her parents tried everything, medications, diets, new doctors, even CBD oil, but nothing worked. But then Grace was approved by the Mayo Clinic for deep brain stimulator surgery. It's like a pacemaker for the brain. The implanted device sends electrical signals to the brain to help control seizures. But the device was extremely difficult to calibrate, even for the doctors.
They would even ask us, hey, what do you think we should do next? I'm like, that's not my specialty.
With no signs of improvements, the Glasbrenners were left with a difficult decision. Do they continue to try new things, or do they stop and try and give Grace a better life? But then out of nowhere, they got a referral to see Dr. Seizure-free, a neurologist and epilepsy specialist right here at UAMS.
The thing that was most unique about her that I don't think we've ever run into was she said, I don't know what to do with Grace. And she said, the only thing I know to do is start from the beginning and try to learn.
Dr. Udala admitted Grace to UAMS and started from scratch, generating her own data. She focused first on Grace's electrical activity in her brain.
It was very abnormal, extremely abnormal. There were so many abnormal epileptiform discharges that you cannot visually manually count.
Using advanced AI software, Dr. Udala tracked Grace's brain discharges, pinpointing which seizures were dangerous and those that were harmless. Based on the new data, Dr. Udala adjusted Grace's deep brain stimulator settings every 12 hours, and then, almost overnight, everything changed.
We woke up that next morning and it was a miracle.
For the first time in nearly 15 years, Grace went a full day without having a seizure.
We always joke, what if we just woke up one day and she wasn't having seizures? And that's literally what happened.
Days turned into weeks, then months.
That's what I hoped for, but it was a miracle. I couldn't believe it myself.
What difference have you seen in your daughter since becoming seizure-free?
You just see life and opportunity behind the eyes. Before, when she'd stare back, it was empty. And so now you just feel like, she wants to experience different things. And when she does, it's like, wow, complete joy.
Can you say hi to Dr. Lyle?
Hi. Rob, please. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
A newfound freedom without a seizure, without a helmet, or someone watching her every move. The perfect celebration and the perfect gift for a miracle no one saw coming.